Hey everybody, welcome back. So today I'm going to show you guys how long-term investors can take advantage of this tool, and I'm going to show you with NVIDIA. Um, there's a lot of misconceptions about this tool. One of them is that it's only for day trading. Okay, only day traders can take advantage, which is absolutely the furthest thing from the truth that it could be. Reason being, we had day trading on lock. All right, I've this system was created um, from day trading, as in the system, and then I specifically tweaked this system and this indicator for swing trading and long-term investing. So I'm going to show you today how long-term investors can take advantage of using this indicator. I'm going to do so with NVIDIA, but you can do this you can look at it on SPY, QQQ, Apple, NVIDIA, AMC, GME, some shit penny stock if you want. I mean, it it works with whatever. Okay, that's the whole point here. But I'm going to show you how a long-term investor would take advantage of this tool. Okay, so let's just say, for shits and giggles, okay, an investor got in. I'm picking a random spot here just so we're clear. Let's say they just got in here in December 2016. They got in NVIDIA, okay? And again, that's just a random date. What did I say? December 2014? What did I say? 16, 14? What the fuck did I say? 16? All right, we'll go with all right, I'm picking something else here, okay? Um, I'm trying to pick something where NVIDIA, like here, nobody knew what NVIDIA was, right? Here is when people start to say, oh shit, what is NVIDIA? So let's say you got an NVIDIA when you first heard about it in 2016, right? So somewhere around here, in Jesus Christ, still at $1. Well, I guess it would be $100. That's right, because they did the 10-to-1 split. So let's say you got an NVIDIA at $1, and I need to zoom. This fucking video is a rocket here, so let me zoom in a little bit and show you. So let's just say you got in here April 2016. Okay, so you're writing it up. Here was your first buy. All right, the indicator exists in this. I mean, as you can see, it's working. The indicator didn't exist, but the parameters for the indicator existed. So this is how the indicator performed, even though it didn't exist yet, if that makes sense. So we're back here, 2016. Here you first bought NVIDIA at $88, which is now 88 cents because they did the 10-to-1 split, right? So here's what a long-term investor can do and take advantage of with the indicator, okay? So let's say for every time that you got a buy signal, you bought, let's just say 100 shares of NVIDIA, okay? And every time you get a sell signal, you sold NVIDIA, okay? So here you bought your first 100 shares of NVIDIA at, what was this, $88, or 88 cents now technically, or 81 cents, I guess it is really. This is hard. I have to fucking zoom in more. Jesus Christ. Let me pick something better. All right. Let's say you got it off the first rip up here. I don't feel like dealing in pennies right now. So here at 263, this was the first time you saw this buy signal, all this run up here, and NVIDIA ran from $69 to $300, and you're like, holy shit, I want to get in on this. So you bought on the next buy signal, right? And it was about $269. Okay. So then what you would do, let's say you bought your first 100 shares there. Okay. Then you could buy, and just to be clear, whether it's 100 shares or 10 shares or one share, I could even say one share. Let's go with one share, okay? So you bought one share of NVIDIA just to make it super simple, right? So you bought one share here, then you get another buy signal. So what do? Then you buy another share, okay? And now you got this at a cheaper price, okay? Then you buy another share. So now you have 3 shares of NVIDIA at an average price of lower than you bought it the first time. This is what's called dollar cost averaging, okay? Then the price goes up. Well, you get another buy signal. So you buy another share. That's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So now you have 19 shares or 1,900 shares or whatever you have, however much you're buying on each buy signal. And now you have 19 shares or 1,900 shares of NVIDIA, right? Now you get a sell signal, okay? So now what you could do is you could start taking profits, okay? So you could take some money off the table. So you could sell however much here. You could sell, 5 shares or 1 share or 10 shares or whatever. You could sell all your shares if you really wanted to. And then you could wait and you could start buying in again, okay? So maybe, let's say you sold all your shares here at whatever. Let's just say, okay, you got the sell signal. You had 19 shares in NVIDIA. You sold them, and you sold them all for crazy profits at this point. You're selling them at 525, and your average is somewhere around like, I don't know what it was. I didn't count all the way up. What was it like? Uh, Maybe you made, I don't know, 80% profits or 100% profits or whatever it was. You made good money, is my point. You sold here, so now you're out of NVIDIA. Now, to not complicate things, because we're talking long-term investors here, right? So you're probably not buying options as options traders. This is just a caveat. Here you're shorting, right? So now you're buying put options and you're making you're selling put options. And for those that aren't familiar, when you buy a put option and the stock price goes down, in general, you're making money. And in general, you're making a lot of money, more than you would with shares, okay? If you just bought put options on these sell signals, you're making a lot of money, at least on these first two, right? And you probably lost a little money on here since the stock went up, okay? That's just a little caveat. But go back to the shares buying, because that's what we're concentrating on, okay? Long-term investors, just focusing on shares here, okay? So, then you get a buy signal here, okay? So then you would get a sell signal here. So let's say you buy 100 shares again. So you get a sell signal here. Well, you took a loss on this trade, okay? Shit happens. This isn't a perfect indicator. Now you get a buy signal. Okay, so you buy another 100 shares. Buy another buy signal. By the way, this loss right here is just a tiny fraction of all the money you made on that last run up. So let's be clear on that. And when I say tiny fraction, I mean single digit percentage of your losses of your total profits. So you made 100% profits and you might have given back maybe 6%, 7%, something like that. I'm just in the ballpark, but so here you are. You're back to buying shares again because you got a buy signal, right? So you buy 100 shares, buy another 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800 shares, and then you get another sell signal. So then you can sell all your shares again, make profits. Okay? So this is something, and just to be clear, okay? So from this buy signal in July 2019 to this sell signal in March 2020, so what is that? July 2019, or excuse me, June 2019 to March. So that's almost a year, okay? So this would be more of like a long-term swing position, right? But look at all the money you made, right? And you could do this with any stock, really. This is NVIDIA, so it's going to be a little more exacerbated, especially as we continue upward here, as things get a little bit irrational. But I'll pull up another chart at the end just to kind of show you what I'm talking about. So then you get your sell signal, you sell your position, okay? And here we are again buying, but I'm using Nvidia because like everyone knows Nvidia at this point, and they said, oh well, what if, right? So here you are. You got your sell signal. You sold your position. Guess what? Start going back up again. You get a buy signal here at about $7. Another buy signal at 737. So 100, 200, 300, 400, 500 shares again. 600, 700, 800, 900, 1,000 shares. 1,100 shares. 1,200, 1,300, 1,400. Jesus Christ, fucking Nvidia. 1,500 shares, okay? And then you get a sell signal. You sell them all. And again, guess what? You just made stupid fucking profit, okay? And again, now another thing, if you're just a share investor, and again, this is Nvidia, they do have an Nvidia ETF. So you can buy shares of that Nvidia bearish ETF whenever you get sell signal and do the inverse. Or they also have a double um, bullish ETF for NVIDIA. So you can double your profits or about double your profits if you buy that instead of NVIDIA. I think it's like NVDL or something like that. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't fucking know. So you get your sell signal. Guess what? You're back out of the position, or you're shorting NVIDIA, right? And if you did short NVIDIA and you bought the NVIDIA short, which, yeah, I think it existed in 2022, right? So, again, you get your sell signals, and then boom, you're making money on this NVIDIA drop. Let's say you bought 100 shares of those as well, all right? So 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900. And again, it doesn't have to be 100 shares. This could be 9 shares, right? Let's say you're not a big baller, and so this could be 9 shares. You're still making some fucking decent money, and especially if that's the type of money you're working with, you're making what you would consider great money, okay? Because money's relative, right? And then you get your final sell signal. Well, then you get your buy signal, right? Guess what? Time to start going bullish again. All right, here we go again. And this is why stocks and the market can be so fucking easy, and we kind of overcomplicate things. This is what I love about the indicator. Is it takes all that bullshit aside, all right, and it just fucking puts it to the side and says, here, if you get this buy signal, you buy. If you get the sell signal, you sell or you short. And that's the fucking end of it. And shut the fuck up and, go do something else. But stop worrying about what's going to happen, because as you can see, as this works, it's all going to work out in the long run, right? Okay. So again, you get your buy signal 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, 1,000, 1,100. I have to fucking do this now. 1,200, 1,300, 1,400, and here we are today. So when you get a sell signal, you can then sell your position again, and rinse and repeat and get stupid fucking rich. And that's it. I mean, as a long-term investor, that's all you do. Now, that was NVIDIA, but let's take a random stock, okay? So that was NVIDIA, and you could say, oh, well, that was NVIDIA. All right, well, how about Microsoft, okay? I was going to say Apple. How about fucking Microsoft? All right, so Microsoft, right? Look at that. Same fucking thing, okay? Same thing, guys. Right? Get your buy signals, you're accumulating your position as it goes, and then you can take profits here. And then, you're just buying again, obviously, right? But this is in hindsight. So maybe this was a fierce sell-off, right? So selling your profits and taking profits here, that's not like a bad idea, okay? And then if you really want to make money, you're shorting here, right? I mean, you could short here at Microsoft 179 and buy puts for, a couple months out, and ride it down from 179 to, or 180 to 130. That's, I mean, for those of you that don't follow options, that's insane money. All right. Not only that, but you're buying Microsoft at fucking 167. Microsoft's at 450 right now. You know what I mean? So, geez. Um, and look, the indicator's not perfect, right? So it's not going to tell you, like, it's not going to be perfect. Look, we got a buy signal here. Oh no, the indicator sucks, right? Like, let's burn it. Let's fucking throw it away. This must be the worst indicator in the world, right? I mean, obviously, I'm being sarcastic. Um, but nothing's perfect. So, you know, if somebody was like just bought the indicator here, they might say, oh, what's wrong? What am I doing wrong? I got a buy signal here. Oh, should I play the next signal? Should I not? I mean, if they did, they made money. They made all their money back and then some. But and then even here, oh no, the indicator, you got a sell signal. The indicator doesn't work, right? So I mean, it's not that the indicator doesn't work. You're just in a transitional period, okay? So I mean, the sell signals before worked, okay? But you're in a transitional period because you're going to a buying period, right? So obviously the last signal before that is going to be a dud, you know? And that's why you're never going to get 100% accuracy on this. Close you're going to get is something like 90% or something like that, which is about where we're at with this. For those of you that can kind of eyeball, you can see if this works out about, 9 out of 10 times, which is insanely fucking good. So, again, but same thing in Microsoft, right? So you get buy signal, 100, 200, 300, or let's say one share because, or even a fraction of a share, all right? So it doesn't matter what you can, let's say you can only buy $100 worth of Microsoft on each buy signal, okay? That's all you have, right? So you buy $100 worth here, $100 worth here, $100 worth here, $100 worth here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So now you have $1,000 worth of Microsoft, and it's still going up. You don't have your sell signal here. Now, when we do get a sell signal, it may come somewhere around here, but you're still gonna be well in the profits. So and that's if we get a sell signal here, it could just keep going up. I'm just talking about it. Well, if we get one like now, I'm just like speaking kind of worst case scenario here. Even a worst case scenario, you're still beating the market by a large margin, okay? And that's what I want people to take away from this, right? And I designed this indicator on purpose to do this, all right? Because I saw patterns in the market that could be exploited, and they do. They fucking exploit patterns. So, and we all get to take advantage of it because of it. So, anyways, I just want to show you guys that. So there's NVIDIA, there's Microsoft. You could do this on any stock. And again, if you guys like this content, please like and subscribe. And if you want access to the indicator, all you have to do is follow the links, MT Investment Group. Look us up on Facebook. And I'll give you a free 2-week trial so you can see for yourself. Now, just a point of note, if you are trading off the daily chart, if you're a long-term investor, you can go back and look and see how this indicator performed on certain stocks. But like if I give you a 2-week trial here, like let's say, okay, I'll give you a 2-week trial here, right? On Monday, May 13th, let's go with the 15th here after the buy signal. All right, so 2 weeks would be June, right? The next buy signal didn't come till June 11th, so you wouldn't have gotten a signal. So it's not that the indicator doesn't work; it's just that it doesn't work in this time frame off the 1-day daily chart. If you're a long-term investor, you kind of have to see what I'm telling you and understand that it's going to work. You know what I mean? Just because you don't get a signal in those 2-week trial from here to here, is over a month. Okay. So does that mean the indicator doesn't work because you didn't get a signal? Fuck no. It just means that you're not in the right time frame. Now you could go to the hourly chart and get similar results, right? And from like here to here, so these signals here you have uh, June 17th to June 21st. That's within the 2 weeks. Okay, that's well within the 2 weeks. That's 4 days, right? Um, uh, Here to here, that's well within the 2 weeks. You get two signals, you know. But then you do have times. What is this? May 20th, so June 4th. So you hear from here to here is about 2 weeks. So it's not always you're not always going to get a signal. But that doesn't mean that the indicator doesn't work. I just want to make that super fucking clear. 90% of you will be able to see with your eyes and say, "Oh shit, this fucking works." But some of you, need to like see returns in order to see that something works. You may not see those returns within 2 weeks. That's just the way it is. Now, if you go to like the 5 minute chart or the 15-minute chart, then yes. But you have to be a day trader to take advantage of that. Okay. Um, so, anyways, that's all I got. Again, like and subscribe to content. If you want more content like this, obviously I'm pushing this indicator, but I'm pushing it for the benefit of not only myself but for you. I mean, I really want you guys to take advantage of this. It's a game changer. You don't have to think. And oh, by the way, we now I found out and I'll even show you here. So you can actually set up alerts here, and I'm going to set this up here this week, where you can, and I will do this again. You don't have to do this. Where I'm going to set up a webhook here that goes to our Discord. So every time we get an alert signal, it will signal to the Discord, and you'll get a notification to your phone. So I'll have that set up. All you need to do is join and become a premium member. So. Premium members, I mean, I can't hold your fucking hand anymore. I don't know. I mean, there's no more than handing holding than here. Actually, there is, and we're working on that, which is the auto trading part of this. But we're still a few months out on that. So, anyways, that's all I got. Like and subscribe. Hit the fucking buttons. Thanks, guys. Have a good one.